Alright guys, so now we're going to go over a warm-up or practice technique called the technical stand-up. And this will help you go from the bottom position, from a guard or wherever you're at, you're on your bottom or your back, you get back up to your feet so you can re-attack. Okay? So we're going to start here, sitting on our bottom. I'm going to bring one knee up. Okay? One knee up, one foot to my bottom. I'm going to use my right hand right now. You can do it left side also. I'm going to bring my right hand and I'm going to post it on the mat, okay, or the ground. I'm going to post it here, okay. This is going to be my support hand. It's going to help lift me up, okay. My other hand, my free hand, is going to be blocking my face the whole time, okay. So with this support hand, I need this because I'm going to bring this leg, same side leg, underneath. When I bring it underneath, I'm going to pull it to the back and stand up on it, okay. So I have my support hand, I have my blocking hand. I'm going to use these tools, my foot and my hand, to lift myself up. And when I lift myself up, I'm going to bring my foot underneath here. Okay? And once I get to this position, I can re-engage. I can either low shoot for a takedown, or I can stand back up and re-engage. Okay? So I'm here, I'm in a guard position. I go to my support hand and I block my face. Once I'm here, I use my supports to lift up and bring my foot back. Okay? From here, I can re-engage a takedown, or I can stand back up and go back to my feet. Okay? So practice this at home. Have fun, guys. Alright guys, so now we're going to do a warm-up drill that everybody knows. It's in the class. Okay? We've been working on this the last few weeks, and this will help break it down a little bit more so you can keep remembering it. Alright? So this is going to be shooting. Right? Shooting for our takedowns. We're going to shoot into our double leg takedown. Alright? So, I'm going to start in my standing position. Alright? One foot forward, slightly, one back. Okay? Keep my knees bent a little bit. Alright? So the first step I'm going to do from the standing position, one, I'm going to keep my hands in front of me. Right? Not here, not in my pockets. I got to keep them in front of me to protect me. Alright? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a squat. Okay, see how one of my feet is angled and one is forward? The direction I'm going. This is going to help my squat, okay, so that I don't just fall over or I'm not using too much muscle and too much strain on my legs, okay? So I'm here, I'm going to slightly squat, all right? I bend my knees, bring my bottom down, okay? Now, the next part is where people get confused, okay? When I say go to your knee, we're not bringing that back knee down. We're going to the front knee. Okay, so when I squat, it's going to be much easier to lean forward and come down to that front knee, all right? See how I can keep my hands in front of me and protect myself the whole time, okay? Because I'm going to need those hands to grab the legs, all right? So I'm in my fight stance, I squat down, and then I bring my front knee, leaning forward, bring my front knee to the ground, okay? Now I'm starting my shot, all right? Hands are in front of me. While you're practicing this, I want you to get used to grabbing once you get to this position, okay? Just do this motion here like you're grabbing the legs, all right? So I'm here, I grab the legs. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my back leg. See how my knee's not on the ground? I'm going to bring that back leg and I'm going to rainbow it forward, all right? Creating a rainbow with my foot and bringing it to the front, all right? This is going to help me drive forward through my opponent. Alright, so I'm here, I grab the leg, I bring the rainbow my foot forward, and then I push through here, okay? So, again, I'm here, I'm in my fight stance, I squat down, I bring my knee straight to the ground, I grab the legs, hugging the legs, real tight. I do my rainbow, foot to the front, and then I push forward, driving them to the ground. Okay? Alright guys, practice that in your living room, at home, with your parents, wherever you want to do it. Have fun, guys. Alright guys, so now we're going to be going over our front roll setup, alright? Our warm-up for the beginning of class that we always do, alright? The front roll. Now, we're going to break it down a little bit more, okay? So first thing we got to do is we got to start on our knees, alright? When we start on our knees, we're creating a V shape with our legs, okay? We're not going to have them close together. We're not going to have them too far apart to where we don't have a good base, all right? So we want them aligned with our shoulders, creating a V here with our legs. All right. Now, if you turn to the back, you'll see that with my legs, I'm going to sit on my heels. Okay? My feet are flat on the ground, or as flat as they can be on the ground, and I'm sitting on my heels. Okay? It's going to be very important for your base and your posture. Okay? So from here, I need to go forward. Right? I need to roll forward. Now, when I roll forward, I'm not going to go over my head. Okay? Because my head is going to stop me, and it can get really uncomfortable. I can flip over and land on my back and lose my breath. Okay, so I'm going to try and go over my shoulder. All right, for now, I'm going to go over my left shoulder. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left hand. Right, I'm going to place it between my legs, between that V. And if you're struggling with this, a good tip is you could put your arm between your legs and grab the opposite side heel. Okay. And this will help you keep your body in place, keep your positioning, so it's easier to roll, okay? So I take my left hand and I shoot it through and grab my heel. Now when I do that, I'm going to take that same shoulder and I'm going to put it on the mat, okay? Now you see that I'm not putting my head down here or here, okay? That will stop my shoulder from hitting the mat, okay? I'm going to put my shoulder on the ground and face away from it, okay? Turning my head away from the shoulder. All right. Now I'm set up for the forward roll. So I'm going to take my feet and put them in a position to where I can push my body over. Okay. This hand can stay close to the hip, stay free wherever you want it to go. Okay. So I use my feet, bringing them up, and I'm just going to push my body over and come to a seated position. Okay. So again, I take my arm, I reach underneath, and I grab the other side heel, okay? I then place my shoulder on the ground, here, looking away, okay? I'm gonna bring my toes to the mat, because they're gonna push me over. And then I'm pushing over my shoulder and rolling to my body, all right? It's very easy. Take it slow, go step by step, and keep practicing, and you'll be able to get your front roll nice, and then we can advance it from there. All right? Have fun, guys. All right, guys, so now we're going to go over the back roll, another drill we do at the beginning of class for our warm-ups. All right? This one's pretty simple. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our knees up, sitting on our bottom. All right? So we have to pick a shoulder that we're going to roll on. Just like the front roll, where we put our shoulder to the mat, we're going to do the same thing with the back roll. We're going to roll over our shoulder, not over the back of our head, okay? We're going to do as much as we can to avoid rolling on top of our head, all right? So, really simple for this is we're going to use our arm out flat, okay? So instead of reaching underneath, we're going to bring it out flat beside us, okay? So when I'm rolling, it's out here to the side, okay? Now, for this roll, it will be easier at first to do it with momentum, right? To have some speed into it, all right? So when I roll over my shoulder, just like the front roll, I gotta keep my head to the opposite side, all right? And I'm gonna push myself over. Now, when I get to this position, when I'm on my back and I'm going over my shoulder, head away, I'm gonna take my feet and I'm gonna put them right over the top of this shoulder, right? So this is very key. Bringing my feet over that same side shoulder. If I try to bring them over both or the opposite side, I'm not going to get a proper back roll, and it's going to be very difficult for me to finish. Okay? So I get to this position. Boom. Here, arms out. I'm rolling to this shoulder with my head away. I'm bringing my knees and my legs over and coming up to my knees. All right, I did it very, very slow, but if you need to use that momentum from pushing to roll over really quick. All right, so knees are up. I'm gonna just put my arm out, right, for practice. And then when I get good, I can start from here and I don't have to worry about it, okay? So I'm here, arm is out. I'm gonna push over the shoulder and roll to my knees. All right, you watch it again, you'll see that I'm going to point my head away, shoulders out, and my feet are going over the same side, okay? I got to bring them right here beside my head, okay? Not way over to the side, right here beside my head, okay? I push, I go to my shoulder, point, and I roll up to my knees, all right? So take your time with this, practice slow, and you'll get those back rolls down. Have fun, guys. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go over a warm-up we do in class as well. It's called the shrimp, all right? The shrimp is used to get us out of some bad positions, okay? If somebody's coming past our legs or they already have us mounted, we can use this to escape, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on my back, all right? Start flat on my back, and I'm gonna bring both my feet to my butt, okay? This position I'm gonna start. So the first step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of my legs and put it straight, okay? Just for this video, I'm gonna use my right leg, all right? So I'm gonna straighten my right leg, all right? So I have one leg up, one leg down, okay? Now, again, just like all the other things, I'm gonna keep my hands in front of me, all right, and block, all right? I'm gonna use this later on to push off with, okay? So, I'm laying down, one knee up, one down, hands in front of my face. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll to my shoulder, okay? See, my leg kind of follows with me, but I stay up on the ball of my foot and my toes, okay? I roll to my shoulder, all right? I'm gonna use this shoulder as a support and a pivot point, all right? I'm gonna use it to rotate my body, okay? So, I'm here, one leg up, one leg down, I'm on my shoulder. Now, this leg is very important because I'm going to use it for two things. I'm going to use it to lift up my hip off the ground, and then I'm going to use it to push my bottom back, okay? So, I'm here, leg to my bottom, I'm going to lift my hip up off the ground. See the space that I have between the ground and my hip? This is very important because if I don't have this and I try to push back, I'm going to get stuck, okay? So, I'm here, hands blocking my face. This will also become a pushing point. I lift up my hip, and now from here, I'm just going to push my bottom back and fold in half like a shrimp, all right? So I push here, and I fold myself in half, all right? Now I just push the leg away, and I escaped my legs from his body, okay? So, again, I'm here, blocking my face. Leg down, boom, one up, one down, and then roll to my shoulder, blocking again, all right? Use this foot to lift my hip. Now I'm supported on my shoulder and my foot, okay? And then I use that same foot to push my bottom back and push my hands forward, okay? Reaching for my toes. Boom, here. Now I'm folded in half like a shrimp, all right? So one more time. I'm here, bring the leg down, roll to the shoulder, lift it here, and then push, okay? And you can do it on both sides and alternate sides so you get comfortable shrimping either way, all right? Practice at home, guys. Have fun. All right, guys, so now we're gonna work on our falling, okay? This is a warm-up. We can also do it at home without getting hurt. Prefer you practice it on a carpet or somewhere soft, okay? So at first you don't fall and hit your head, all right? So I'm gonna be standing up, okay? Now, if someone takes me down, this is where it's gonna come into play. If I get a double leg or a single leg on me and they take me to the ground, this will help cushion the fall, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand here in my fighting stance, all right? One foot a little forward, one slightly back, okay? The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend my knees. Okay? When I bend my knees, I'm going to try and put my bottom to the ground. Okay? Keeping my arms in front of me. Boom. Okay? So I'm going to roll back to my bottom, straight to my back. So when I get taken down, they get me, I come down to my bottom and straight to my back. Okay? I'm rolling onto it, just like this. And when I get here, I'm going to slap the mat. Okay? Now when I'm slapping the mat, I'm doing that so that I don't try to catch myself, okay? If I keep my hands here, I can use it, boom, and breathe out at the same time, okay? So, I'm standing in my fight stance, I get taken down, boom, I come to my bottom, roll to my back, slap the mat, and breathe out, okay? Breathing out will help cushion the fall. If you hold your breath and you hit the mat really hard, it can hurt on the inside, it can hurt your back, all this other stuff. You have to breathe out so that way you don't get the breath knocked out. All right, so one more time. When my fight's in, oh no, he gets a takedown, come to my bottom, roll, boom, and I breathe out. Okay? Practice this at home. Remember, do it on a soft surface so you don't fall on your head. Keep your head and chin tucked to your chest. All right, guys? Have fun. All right, guys, so now we're going to be working on a warm-up for our triangles. Okay? This will help us get our hips high, so when we go into learning the triangle or setting up the triangle submission, we will be already ready and learn how to have our hips up high. Okay? So we're going to start on our bottom, right? Both feet up close to us, both knees high. Okay? For you guys, I would recommend keeping your hands on the mat. Okay? So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to place my hands on the mat. Now for this warm-up, I'm going to use those hands as support, and I'm going to bring my legs up towards my head, okay? Back here towards my head. And when I do that, I'm going to lift them straight up in the air, okay? So I bring my knees towards my head, and then I shoot them up really high, okay? So if I was doing this in one full motion, I would come back here, roll up, and shoot my hips, okay? So the last part of that detail is setting up the triangle with our legs. Okay, so I'm going to roll back, shoot my hips. When I shoot my hips, I'm going to take one of my legs and I'm going to fold it underneath the knee of my other leg. So I come here and then I clamp it. Okay, so I bring the leg underneath and clamp it under my knee. Okay, so I'm here, I roll back, shoot my hips, and clamp. I'm going to do the same thing the other side. I'm going to roll back, shoot my hips, and clamp. Okay? And you just do that over and over for about 20-30 seconds, okay? Until you feel nice and loose. And go slow at first, and then you'll be able to move faster. Okay, one more example. I roll back, shoot it up, clamp, and come back down to a sitting position. All right? Practice it at home, guys. All right, guys, so now we're going to do another drill that will help us warm up, and you can do it at home by yourself. Okay, this one kind of goes along with the triangle setup when we're doing our triangle drills. All right, so just like the triangle drills where we roll back and shoot our hips up, okay, and then we clamp down our leg. We're going to do the same thing, but when we come back down from that triangle setup, we're going to roll straight up to our knee, okay, and this gets us in that same tight position where we can shoot or come back up to our feet, okay. So I'm here, just like the triangle setup or the triangle drill. I'm going to roll back. I'm going to shoot my hips up high, clamp it, and when I come back down, instead of staying here, I'm going to roll up to my knee. Keep coming all the way up to my knee. And then I'm in this position here to re-engage. Okay? So one more time. I roll back, shoot my hips, clamp it, come down, place my foot and my shin on the ground, and I'm here in this position. And if I need to, I can step back and stand up. Okay? So last example, sitting position from a guard type position. I roll back, plant my hands, shoot up, clamp the triangle, come down to my feet, and up here to a fighting position. All right? Practice, guys.